Akon's wife allegedly filed for divorce only to find out that Akon has just pulled the Hakimi's law on her. This is crazy. Story time. So apparently we all know the iconic singer, one of the legends in the business, Akon. He's been married for a couple of years. Not until of recent, it's been rumored that his wife of how many years has filed for divorce for whatever reason, irreconcilable differences, whatever reason she mentioned, and she was demanding for about how many million. Now this is the crazy thing, they went to court and allegedly found out that Akon has just $10,000 to his name. The rest of his money and his assets are registered in his mother's name. Crazy story. It's wild how these things come out, but one thing I love about this story is the fact that these celebrities are becoming wise to the antics of these women. Firstly, don't come for me. I'm not saying some of these women that have been with a man for a great number of years do not deserve to go out with something, you understand? But I think it is so greedy when you decide that I've stayed with this man for years, but I mean, I want to be an independent free woman, and you're going after millions of dollars of his money. And this thing has been happening over and over and over again, not until Hakimi has made it famous for these guys. Hakimi has cracked the code. Hakimi has found the cheat code. And the crazy thing about this thing is you can do it even without her knowing, as long as it is your money, it is your account. First of all, I have to say this. I've always known Akon to be a very smart businessman. I will not be surprised if Akon has already done this before Hakimi made it famous. Let's not forget, I've watched one interview one time where Akon was advising Davido and co not to buy private jets. Akon has so much money from making music. He owns Convict Music, one of the biggest record label as at its time, but yet he never owned a private jet. His reasons being it is too expensive to maintain. You spend more than what you bought your private jet on maintenance, hangar space, pilots expense, maintenance, and every other thing. You spend more than you bought the private jet. So that's a liability to him. And he was advising Davido, Burna Boy, and Whiskey at one point when he was in Nigeria. That was when I was like, Akon is a smart businessman because he thinks like this. So I won't be surprised if Akon has already known this even before Hakimi made it popular. It's just that Hakimi made it popular and everybody was like, nah, it's Hakimi's law, it's Hakimi's law. Because these things keep happening over and over again. Let's not forget the coach, former Barcelona coach. It happened to him too. And crazy enough, it was crazy to find out that the woman wanted to leave him because he was barely around. He was always out there making the money that she was demanding millions to leave him with. It is crazy. I saw this story and I'm like, mad. Imagine taking your husband to court and I'm like, I'm tired of this marriage. I don't want to have this anymore. But I want $100 million. And then during the proceedings of the case, they found that Akon just has $10,000 to his name. Every other money, asset, and everything he owns are registered in his mother's name. I love when I hear stories like this. Remember Israel Adesanya? Something similar. I like the fact that these black celebrities, athletes, musicians, rappers are beginning to get wise to some of the antics of these women. They might stay for a while, 10, 5 years, just playing the card so they can have a perfect, sweet, pocket-filled exit. Keep yourself safe. Just saying. It's had the experience again.